Hey guys, and welcome back to our adventures in Minecraft. As always, I'm DemonFire93, and we are still on the hunt for a Mega Taiga. No idea when or where we'll find one, but I vowed that I will find one, and I want to keep with that promise. But first thing I want to talk about today, it's probably going to be another talkie where I don't really accomplish much but wandering around and talk to you guys. I'm recording this a little early. I just finished watching this week's episode of Gotham, and holy crap, if you're not watching that show and you are a DC fan of sorts, or a Batman fan, or what have you, what is wrong with you? This is an amazing show. I know that you think that they won't stay true to the original of everything, but really, if they stayed true, perfectly true to the original, we would already have heard this story, and we would already go, yeah, we don't care, and it would get no views. So they have to take it in new and transformative places. They are doing an amazing job with the rise of the villains, and I kind of wanted to analyze the scene at the end. Ooh, this is a really pretty place. Pretty. Did that water just start flowing there? But yeah, I wanted to analyze the last scene of the episode with you guys. I mean, I don't have it here in front of me, obviously. You'll have to watch it yourself, but they played a different character for Firefly. Had to think of his name for a second. Ooh, really cool. So, with the Firefly character, they made him, in Gotham the show, a her. And it's not Garfield Lynn's, as it is in the comics or the video games. It is, oh, I forget her name. Bridget, I think? Is it Bridget Pike? But it goes with this whole thing because it's behind, it's back in the past, before Batman is Batman, and before Bruce Wayne becomes Batman. I mean, the whole show starts with him having his parents killed, so he's many years away from actually becoming Batman, and we focus on Jim Gordon. And so you're gonna see villains emerge from the beginning. And I mean, we thought that the one guy who Jerome was gonna be the Joker. Turns out not so much. Ow. But anyways, when they were showing this Bridget Pike girl, and she's got these brothers who are into arson, and she's getting dragged into it and puts together, she's afraid of fire, and so she makes this suit that's flame retardant, and then gets this flamethrower so that she doesn't have to really get close to the fire. Well, that was uncalled for. Really, it was. You didn't accomplish anything. So, and so we're going, okay, well, this can't be Firefly, because, one, it's a girl, and Firefly is a guy. Two, she's afraid of fire. And then, I mean, she's not Garfield Lynn's, obviously. They throw that out the window and just go, yeah, no, here you go. Here's Garfield, or here's Bridget Pike. She's got the Firefly suit, and you go, oh, okay, so what's going to happen with her is she's going to get something happening where she, maybe she kills someone, and then she gets put on the wanted dead by police officers list, and therefore she gets killed, and the suit goes into, like, lockup, or the evidence locker at Gotham Police Department, and however many seasons later, maybe Garfield Lynn's finds the suit and becomes Firefly. But that doesn't happen either. No, what happens instead is actually, well, she does go on a killing spree. Well, she doesn't go on a killing spree, but she does kill an officer accidentally, which was interesting because his name was like Garth, like Jarrett Garth or something like that. But when they first had him get burnt to a crisp, it's like, oh, wait a second, is he gonna be the next Firefly maybe? Because Garfield Lynns, that was the other thing that I forgot. Garfield Lynns has burns on 99% of his body. That's why he wears the suit. So we're going, okay, well maybe, you know, this officer that James Gordon has on his team will go crazy from being burnt nearly to a crisp and will take the suit after they kill her. And that doesn't happen. Then they have this week's episode where she goes on a rampage a bit, which was awesome. I'm a pyromaniac myself, and so seeing fire was awesome. Fire everywhere. But then she burns her brothers. Spoiler alert, by the way. She gets revenge on her two brothers, burning them. And when Jim Gordon and Harvey Bullock come into her apartment, or into their apartment, I guess I should say, it's just so funny because Harvey's sitting there going, oh man, these guys are burnt to a crisp. Is it bad that they smell like good barbecue? And the one guy grabs his leg. It's like, oh my god, he's still alive. He's burnt on 99% of his body. That's Garfield Lynns. He's gonna be Firefly. Nope, because Harvey starts kicking him until he dies. And it's like, okay, well, I give up. I guess that this Bridget Pike is just Firefly. That's just it. And then comes the part that actually makes her Firefly, because she got burnt. She would not give up. She got burnt, and we thought that she was dead. And then the scene, oh my god, that I'm talking about happens where she's in a facility with burns on 99% of her entire body. And I'm looking forward to what's coming in Gotham, because the scene that I wanted to analyze, I finally got into that topic, or that part of the topic, is as she's being wheeled through the facility on the gurney with 99% of her body being all burnt up and she's in bandages and hey-ya! That's right, you die. Oh, that is really cool. Anyways, so as she's getting wheeled through, we get to see a bunch of characters that may or may not be supervillains from the comics, the movies, the shows, and everything else Batman related. I'm almost certain that I saw a Mr. Freeze. Either that or he was in a cooling chamber for whatever reason. And I could only think that Mr. Freeze would be in the cooling chamber. Or, not the cooling chamber, but the chamber that has all of the freezing cold fog. And what is with all of the lag spikes? There we go. They finally went away. But, there was also a woman that I did not quite know, because we know that Ivy's not around yet. But we may have seen Bane. I'm not sure. But whatever characters are in those different rooms of that facility are gonna lead to some pretty cool episodes, I can almost guarantee. So that's my little 10-minute rant on Batman and Gotham, a television series. So, next thing I wanted to bring up is something that actually relates to this area. The icy area. The ice plains. And the... Yes, ice plains. It's exactly where we are. So there are some new additions in the latest snapshot. I did not load up a snapshot for this episode or for next episode because the additions are not too major and I don't want to have really short update episodes. I mean, if they had lots of new features that I could get a full episode's worth of content, I'll say, yeah, sure, let's do it. But until then, we won't get to see it in my videos. There are igloos now in ice plains that apparently are kind of like an underground laboratory. I mean, somebody's doing some experiments somewhere because each igloo, well, not each igloo, but some igloos are supposedly having basements to them, secret underground compartments underneath a carpet that has a ladder that you go down, and it leads to a villager in a cage, which is a villager priest, and a zombie villager in another cage, and the ability to turn said zombie villager priest into a villager priest by weakening it with a weakness potion and then giving it the golden apple. So somebody's doing some experiments down in the igloos, and what in the world are they doing? Are they creating story in Minecraft? Telltale Games is already doing that. You can't do that. You can't make story in Minecraft. What, are you crazy? Somehow I feel like I'm just going back and forth along the same patch of islands, but we're gonna go over there now, because that looks interesting. That looks like Taiga. So, there's that. There's also the new death messages, which I am so looking forward to. We have, what is it? The Elytra gives for the ability to collide with a wall and take the equivalent of fall damage. And I believe the death message for that is that the player experienced kinetic energy. Science for you. It's funny. So yes, if you hit a wall too fast, I guess the equivalent of, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if you hit a wall going way too fast. So, it'll be funny to get some of those messages as when the Elytra comes out. The Elytra can be mended by using it in a crafting table or anvil with leather. So that'll be good. Let's hope we don't crash the game by getting out of the boat, because all of this lag. Whoa! Hey, the boat's actually here. And then there is a new enchantment added as well. And the new enchantment is mending, I believe. Which will be awesome, because every time you get experience with said tool that has mending on it, the experience will instead go to repairing said tool instead of to your experience bar down at the bottom there. So, if I slay a rabbit with my rabbit slayer here, the experience from that rabbit will mend the weapon and make it so I didn't take any durability from killing that rabbit, hopefully. And so it'll be something that I'll be putting on every single piece of my equipment. Though the way that it works, I believe, is if you have multiple pieces of equipment that have mending on it, one of them will randomly be chosen for each experience orb that you pick up to be receiving the mending. So maybe only have one at a time on the tools. So, you know, have my mending sword with me, but don't have my mending pickaxe or shovel or axe. Are we done with the lag? Can I continue forward? Nope, we're still lagging like crazy. Oh, there we go. I was watching my sword to see when the lag stopped. But that is the only things at the moment that are coming that I haven't covered yet in the other videos. But we have, I believe, a kind of release date for 1.9. They're shooting for the end of the month, if I read correctly, and that they're then going to have a bunch of time for debugs and fixes. So we can look forward to that hopefully by the end of this month. I mean, it's October 26th and I'm still at 1.8.8. Load. Thank you. And next thing I wanted to talk about is my 500th video special that we had. I talked about it vaguely in that, but wanted to cover it in more depth in this video about the Game of Thrones Telltale Games collection. I always forget how that title is worked. If it's the Game of Thrones, the Telltale Games collection Game of Thrones, or Telltale Games Game of Thrones collection, I don't know. It's the Game of Thrones game. Game. Anyways, I will start uploading videos to that this Sunday, starting on November 1st, and we will be putting up a video in it daily until I get done with it. I believe on November 17th is when episode 6 releases, and so I will be doing my best to get through all 5 episodes in that time, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. But I'm not going to do I'm not going to do like what I did with Batman, where I decided, let's just push out as many episodes of it as we possibly can to try and get there in time. No, I'm starting it on November 1st, and we'll have one daily video in it until we're done with all 6 episodes. So you can look forward to that if you're a Game of Thrones fan, or a Telltale Games fan. That'll be a lot of fun for me and all of you guys watching. I'm not jumping. There we go. Come on. Hey, okay. Curse you, lag spikes! Okay. Well, I feel like we've gotten out of the cold terrain areas. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good, chickens. Not good at all. We need to get back to those so we can get Mega Taiga. Wait a second. I just thought of something. Okay, this is only a Taiga. Good. I was gonna be mad if this was a Mega Taiga and didn't have any 2x2 Taiga trees. Or, spruce trees, as well as the podzol. I was gonna say, what the hell, Dinnerbone? Making the Mega Taiga not have Mega Taiga components to it, and the mossy cobblestone boulders all over the place. Yeah. But no need for what the hell Dinnerbones. So carry on, Dinnerbones. He's not watching. Don't know why I'm addressing him. So yes, there is the Game of Thrones. Then there is drunk gaming, a thing that many YouTubers are doing, and I want to jump on the bandwagon. I don't know what game I would possibly even play for a drunk gaming. I feel like it should be a game where I am prone to failing a lot, and that every single time I fail, I need to take a drink so I can get really drunk. But I personally don't know how I am drunk. I mean, I've been drunk a couple times, but I've been too drunk to know what I do. Apparently, I repeat myself a lot. So it's not that different from me normally. I was told once that at a Halloween party, I was hitting on a girl who was in a Link costume, because who wouldn't hit on a girl who's in a Link costume? I mean, come on. Any video game guy would go, oh my god, she's dressed up as Link. I want this woman. But, don't lie. You know you would. So, yeah, apparently, within the span of about 10 seconds, I complimented her costume about 4 times. Yeah. I repeat myself a lot. And I only remembered saying to her once that, I like your Halloween costume. It's really cool. That's it. But apparently I said it a lot. I do remember blacking out a couple times that night as well. So, you know, whatever. By blacking out, I just mean I was like leaning against a wall, and I just remember closing my eyes for a couple minutes, and then she like shaking me and going, "Hey, you okay?" I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. No, don't worry about me. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. So, I don't know how that would translate to gaming, so I should probably do some experimentation of me record me drinking and playing video games, and then see what the outcome is, what kind of commentary I do, and then never release that video if it's terrible. Because, well, I already make an ass of myself plenty of times, so it wouldn't be that big of a difference. But, hey, I don't know what sorts of things I might say when I'm drunk. That's just the problem, is that I could get some very uncontrollableness of, I don't know what, why is my mouth not working right? Ah, my gosh. Jeez. Thank you, mouse. Stupid lag. So what else is there? I'm trying to think. Collabs. I've been trying to get in contact with a couple people to do some collabs, and yes, I know I'm missing rabbits, don't worry. I'm letting them live for now, so that on the way back we will slaughter all of them. I'm luring them into a false sense of security. They think that they're safe. But give it till Saturday, or whenever it is that we find this goddamn Mega Taiga! And then I turn around from that Mega Taiga and I slaughter them all. $10 says I probably won't actually make it back this exact path, so, you know, I probably should start killing them. But, you know, sometimes I feel like that joke is getting a little old. You know? I mean, what are we at, like 300, 400? That's a lot of rabbits, and I gotta edit them all in, all the rabbit kills. So, are you the evil rabbit? No. Okay. Yeah, so collabs. I'm in talks with a certain YouTuber that I know personally, and am hoping to get some gaming in with him or her. You don't know. But I don't know what sorts of games he might be willing, or her might be willing to play. I do know that I kind of wanted to get somebody to play some Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes with me, because I've seen so many different people play that game and it looks phenomenal. I don't have a VR headset at all. You know, I don't have an Oculus Rift, don't have any of the other VR systems, but it's not needed for that game. It's compatible with those. You can play them with those, but you do not need to. So, I would just be sitting there on one end, either reading the directions or defusing the bombs. For those who don't know, Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes is a game where you and a friend are defusing a bomb. Or rather, one of you is defusing a bomb, while the other is the quote-unquote expert who's actually giving you directions. And you have to communicate amongst yourselves as to how to defuse the bomb. So, you know, are there any batteries on the bomb? Yes. How many batteries are on the bomb? 4. Okay, well, is there a lit indicator with the letters FKR? No. Okay, well, if there are no lit indicators, cut the 3rd wire. There are no wires. Oh, then disregard everything. So it's just funny. Over a Skype call, it would be fantastic. Oh my god, surrounded by zombies. No. Damn zombies. And my boat broke, I know. Hiya! 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 Stupid frickin' zombies. I get on your island, and you're all just pissed to see me. Shut up. So, yeah. And one last thing I want to leave you guys with is a little Pokemon tidbit. I know. Who cares about Pokemon? But really, I watched a little bit of some, well, not old, it's current generation, but I watched somebody play some current gen Pokemon, and oh boy, was I baffled at Nintendo. Their translation team needs to be fired, I believe, because I don't know what it's called in Japan, but in Pokemon X and Y, calling the video call system that they use to holographically talk to other people, other characters, should not be translated to the Holocaster because it is very easy to mispronounce that and come out with the Holocaust. Congratulations, translation team, you fucked up. Seriously. I don't want to be using the Holocaster. Thank you very much. The Holocaster. I understand that it's a hologram casting thing. Call it a projector. Holojector. There you go. 10 times better. Pay me $1 million. No, just joking. But no, I came up with a better name. And now I'm trademarking it. No. But I just laughed at that. I was laughing for about an hour. Mainly because the person I was watching, okay, well, we'll just spill the beans here. Robert Moran, who's already a pretty ballsy person, if you know him at all. He'll skirt the line of going too far many a time, and he deliberately, for that hour, was calling it the Holocauster. And it's just like, okay. And the story of Pokemon X and Y apparently is not too good with the, what is the Team Flare in this one? Team Flare, who wants to rid the world of all people who are not beautiful? Is that making things beautiful? They want to rid the world of anything that's ugly? And it just baffled me that they would call it that. It's like, okay, the Holocaster. Okay. Certain people who would speak in different dialects might be misinterpreted as saying the Holocauster. And that should instantaneously be a red flag to people, and they would go, okay, we need to change that. Whatever it was in Japan, it can change to something different in America or other English-speaking countries because we don't want to talk about the Holocaust. It was a terrible time for everyone. But, on that note, that cheerful, lovely note, I think that's all the time that we have for today, guys. I have no idea where we're going to find a Mega Taiga or when we're going to find a Mega Taiga. But we will continue to search for one and hopefully find one soon, because I would like to go back home sometime. I miss Onyx. I still have his coordinates written down right here in front of me. And I tried to mouse down to look at it right now. And that just shows how much into the computer game I am right now. Oh my god, my real life is not that good. Anyways, that's all the time we've got for today, guys. As always, hope you enjoyed. And I'm DemonFire93. And I'll see you guys next time.